Hey, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
We are meeting first time. That's why I want to know about yourself. Please introduce yourself a little bit.
Okay, my name is Viraj and I'm from Gujarat. Currently, I'm doing BA in English and I live with my parents. My hobbies are traveling and reading books. And what about you?
Yeah, this is Akanksha. I'm from Delhi. I'm a homemaker. Along with that, I have YouTube channel where I post English conversation videos. And my qualification is post graduation in political science. Yeah, that's all about me.
Okay, nice.
And how long have you been learning this language?
I've been learning this language. I think it has been 1 year.
1 years. And as you told, you have an English subject. You are
Yeah,
you are pursuing your English in English graduation.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm. And how much it helps to enhance your communication skills, your subject, how much
Okay,
you feel.
I'm doing my graduation. It's an open university, so we don't have to go there. We just go there to give just exam, and I'm in the first year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so not a single time I have gone to my college.
Okay, it means you have a subject, English subject, and definitely it's help you to enhance your communication skills. Definitely, because when you read your books in English language, definitely you can improve your English,
Yeah, right.
right? And how much it's help you.
Okay, I am my main subject is English and my optional subject is history. But as I told you that I don't want to go to college, so that thing is not helping me. But recently I'm from Gujarat. Okay, so there was a book fair at Ahmedabad, so I went there and I have bought some books. I have bought 12 books, which is in English. So the books are for self improvement. So I'm doing both the things. I'm doing my reading practice there, and I'm learning about life lessons also.
Okay. Mhm. And okay, what do you think about self-talk? And what do you think self-talk also help us to enhance our communication skills?
Yeah, it helps. I will give you an example. Suppose I'm going by bike, okay, and I see that so many trees. So instead of using Hindi in my mind, I will just think in English. There are so many
Yeah.
trees. Yeah, I am riding a bike. There is a shop. There is a shopkeeper. Someone is talking. Those kind of things I can just say in my mind. So I think that will help.
Yeah, it's very important. Self-talk is very important, but people don't understand how it is very important. It's too much important because rather than think in our native language, we should try to think in English language. Whatever we are want to enhance our communication, that moment we should try to think the same language. But people don't try
Mm.
to think because they try to think the same native language which is they want to speak, and that moment they think I wish I could speak English like native speaker, but it is not possible without thinking, without speaking, right?
Yeah, because
Hmm.
they have been speaking in their native language for so many years. So definitely it would be difficult for them to think in English also. So in
Yeah,
the initial stage, it is very difficult. But when they try to practice, if they are doing their speaking practice, reading practice, listening practice also, so definitely they will think in English also. But it will take some time.
it's take time. In beginning it's quite difficult to entire
Mm.
day. In beginning we cannot think entire day in English language because since our childhood we have been speaking in our native language. And suddenly if you start trying to think in English, which is very difficult for us, but we should try to at least think in English little bit, and we can increase our timing. And today if suppose I started thinking English from today and I gave my time for 1 hour, and tomorrow if I start thinking English, again if I increase little bit timing, at least half hour extra I start thinking English, that's how we can increase our timing. And
Yeah.
that moment I feel our mind also start thinking English, the same language which is you want to enhance, right? And our mind also bound to think in English, same language, because you are giving pressure to think in English.
Yeah.
Hmm. And I feel there is a no any fixed time to think in English, only one place, and there is no fixed time to speak in English. Wherever you are going, wherever you are, suppose you are in your bedroom, where if you are in your kitchen, everywhere, and if you are in a market area, everywhere you can think in English, right? And that's how you can increase your vocabulary as well, because if you are in your bedroom, that time you can start thinking English, and you can think about your personal things, like I'm going to sleep, I'm going to decor my room, this kind of small things which is we think that would be in English, which is very helpful for us. And if you are in your kitchen, that moment, if you are cooking, that moment you can think in English, I'm going to cook, I'm going to chop my vegetable. I'm going to wash my dishes. That's how we can start thinking English, and we can increase our timing day by day, right? And that's how I
So you
feel.
have great knowledge about.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Self-talk is very important. If you don't have any partner to speak in English, that moment it's very helpful for us.
Okay, you have great knowledge about this, that how to learn things, how to think in English.
Because I'm a learner, and I have applied these tricks. That's why I'm sharing this kind of things. Because I thought today I'm going to share my knowledge. I'm going to share my experience, whatever I have gained, because through my channel I want to share my knowledge, whatever I have experienced, whatever I have knowledge about grammar, translation. If you go through my channel, there is so many small things which is enhance your communication, which is helpful for you if you are English learner, that moment. And through my channel I want to help them, those learner who are very beginner, who are intermediate, because we are learner, and we can enhance our communication skills by sharing to each other, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm also learner, I have learned lot of so many things from others channel. That's why. And it is my personal experience where I think in English since morning to till night. If I think in English, try to think in English, I feel it's very helpful for me.
Okay, I want to ask you one question. Many people complain this thing that I am from Gujarati medium or Telugu medium or Hindi medium, so that's why I can't speak English. So what would you suggest to those people?
Yeah, yeah, it's affect to our environment also. If you are a Hindi medium, if you are Telugu medium, whatever you comes from, no matter, but if you are learner this language, that moment you need to give your time for speaking, because since our childhood we have been speaking our native language, right? And it is a quite difficult to turn our another language, which is we are not familiar with this language, and suddenly if we want to speak English like native speaker, it's quite difficult. Sometimes we feel we don't have patience. That moment we feel, oh my god, I wish I could speak English like native speaker, which is very within a month, which is not possible. If you are a different background, that moment we need should have some patience, and then we can learn this language gradually. And that moment we should try to take patience, and some passion also. And if you are giving your time for think in English and speak in English as much as possible, nobody can stop you. You will be able to speak like native speaker, because it's my personal experience, because I had been a Hindi medium student, because totally I have changed my language. I learned this language in English, and in this time I can speak little bit. There are just so many areas where I feel I need improvement. That's why I'm learning. Still I'm learning. I'm not a fluent speaker. I have a There's just so many areas where I need practice. That's why I'm practicing in this time. And what about you? In which area do you feel I need improvement?
Vocabulary. I don't have that many words to describe things.
Okay, vocabulary. Yeah, this is the area where everyone feel like this. We need improvement, because vocabulary is a very vast area, right? Where we cannot uh, fill within a month. It's take time, because there is so many advanced vocabularies and phrasal verbs, and where we need time.
Yeah. So anything you wanna ask me, because now it's time to wrap up the session. You can ask me.
Okay, no problem. It was very beautiful conversation with you, and you listened to me. Be carefully. Thanks for thanks for giving
No
your
problem.
time for listening me, because I'm also learner, and you gave me your time for listening me, which is very good for me. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
Uh, Thank you so much on my being on my channel. Thank you so much. Next time
you.
I will meet you once again.
Definitely. Bye. Take care.
Bye.